Do you have a particular approach to studying openings? Mm, I think it depends on your level. Because like playing systems with the with the huge air quotes is good. I think at your level you definitely should be trying to study it, sort of study the ideas more than the lines. But at some point, people start punishing you for not knowing things by heart, and you do have to start memorizing. But yeah, in general, I don't disagree with your approach. In general, I think uh, acquainting yourself with the ideas and getting the practice in to understand where the pieces are supposed to go will stand you in sort of better stead uh, long term rather than just trying to memorize unbelievable amounts of info at once. Yeah, sorry, I've completely lost the track of thought about losing, getting discouraged by chess. What I wanted to say is that um, because chess is such a pure game in a sense that uh, you really have nobody to blame but yourself when things go badly, right? Uh, you can't really blame the equipment. You can't really blame outsiders because outsiders really have no influence over how you play. It's a game with complete information and zero RNG. Uh, so it's extremely useful to acquaint yourself as a tool to acquaint yourself with the idea of blaming yourself for your losses or blaming. I mean, blaming is not a word I should be using here. Accepting responsibility for your mistakes, learning from your mistakes, and so on, which I think is a hugely important personal skill to try and acquire. And as for how to achieve it the best way, once again, I think it's very personal. I think mainly you just do a fair bit of losing as you are like with every game. You start playing a new game, and chess definitely falls in that category. You will do a fair bit of losing early on, right? So you get that losing out of your system, and you come to hopefully you come to the realization that there's still a lot to learn and so on. And you do kind of return to the games you lose, and you look at things you could have done better, and you hope to implement those ideas later, uh, and you become more at peace with it. But yeah, I don't think there's any kind of magic advice I could give that would immediately make you happy to lose. Like I don't think any chess player uh, is ever happy losing a game. I still struggle with it even now. I don't know. I wanted to go bishop takes a3, but then I lose the b7 pawn. I don't know if that's great. It's not horrible, but I don't think it's great. I'm assuming my opponent wants to go knight d2, so we could play b5 to stop that, but then he just goes back to be like rook e1 or something. Yeah? I don't know. I'm doing fine here, but am I better? I thought I was better in this endgame, but maybe I'm not better. Maybe I shouldn't really. Maybe I shouldn't really, become suddenly extremely optimistic about my chances because there's really no reason to think I'm doing all that well. What are you working on these days? I have the Grunfeld course in the works that will come out. I'm guessing not this year, probably next year. And it's kind of quietly became a bigger project than what I originally even assumed. Uh, Rook a1 though. I instantly like yeah. My assumption was I will be playing this position, which is a position I quite like. And then I realized Rook a1 existed, but then Bishop b2, Bishop takes c3, I guess. Yeah, if you're happy to lose, it's so like you're not supposed to be happy to lose. You're supposed to be. Why did I go that far? Now c5 kind of bugs me actually, because then it will be very difficult to include that bishop in the game again. I think c takes d5 was probably letting me off the hook a little bit. Yeah, you're not supposed to be happy. You're supposed to understand that losing is very much part of chess. And you are not supposed to be like it shouldn't make you, it shouldn't incapacitate you if you lose a game, is what I'm probably trying to say. That would be the yeah, there are ways here to be clever, but I don't think I need to be all that clever here. I think this is good enough. We don't need to. I was trying to find a way to not even allow my opponent to give up this piece for my a2 passer, but I couldn't see any.